Hello and namaste, beautiful and healthy people. I welcome you all to Podcast with Deepali, the Pod Deep. I hope you all are doing well. And it's been a very long time that I have communicated with you, or I had made any podcast. So I thought of making and sharing my thoughts with you all today in form of a solo episode. So in the morning, I was thinking about that how we convince people to love us, right? So I thought of making a podcast on stop convincing people to love you. So once again, I welcome you to the podcast where we talk about self-love, confidence and authenticity. So I'm your host Dipali Kataria, and today I want to share with you the powerful message that stop trying to make people love you. You might be wondering, what do I mean by that? And why today I'm talking on this particular topic after so long? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt like you had to change yourself, hide your flaws, or pretend to be someone else in order to be accepted, liked, or loved by others? Have you ever tried to convince someone that you are worthy of their attention, affection, or admiration? Have you ever felt insecure, anxious, or exhausted from trying to please everyone around you? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you are not alone. Many of us struggle with the need for external validation, the fear of rejection, and the desire to fit in. We think that if we can just make others love us, then we feel happy, fulfilled, and confident. But the truth is, that's not how it works. Trying to make people love you is losing preposition. It's impossible to control what others think, feel, or do. You can't force someone to love you. No matter how hard you try, and even if you succeed in getting their approval, it will never be enough. You will always be dependent on their opinion and their validation. You will always live in fear of losing it. You will never feel truly satisfied because you will always be looking for the next validation, the next compliment, or the next affirmation. But what if I told you that there is another way? A way that doesn't depend on anyone else. A way that doesn't require you to change yourself. A way that doesn't involve convincing, persuading, or manipulating anyone. A way that is based on loving yourself. Yes, everyone, you heard it right, that loving yourself means accepting yourself as you are, with all your strengths, with all your weaknesses, with all your quirks, or with all your flaws, with all your hopes, and with all your dreams. Loving yourself means being authentic, being true to yourself, and being who you really are. Loving yourself means respecting yourself, honoring yourself, valuing yourself, and loving yourself means being kind to yourself, being compassionate to yourself, and being supportive of yourself. When you love yourself, you don't need to make people love you. You don't need to seek their approval because you are already have your own approval. You don't need to fear the reaction because you already have your own acceptance. You don't need to please them because you already please yourself. You don't need to convince them because you already believe in yourself. And when you love yourself, you attract people who love you for who you are, not for who you pretend to be. You attract people who respect you, who appreciate you, and who value you. You attract people who are compatible with you, who share your interests, values, and goals. You attract people who are genuine, honest, and loyal. You attract people who are your tribe. So, how do you start loving yourself? Well, it's not easy and it's not overnight thing. It's a process, a journey, a practice. It takes time, effort, and patience, but it's worth it. So I really want to share some steps which helped me as a person, as an individual, and it might help you as well if you imbibe this into your routine, into your regime. So be aware of your thoughts and feelings. Notice when you are being harsh, critical, or judgmental of yourself. Notice when you are comparing yourself to others or trying to meet their expectations. Notice when you are feeling insecure, anxious, or unhappy. Then challenges or thoughts and feelings, ask yourselves, are they true? Are they helpful? Are they serving you? If not, replace them with more positive or empowering or loving ones. And secondly, be grateful for yourself every day. Practice gratitude. Make a list of things that you like, admire, or appreciate about yourself. It could be your physical traits, your personality traits, your skills, your talents, your achievements, your passions, your hobbies, anything. Write them down, say them out loud, and repeat them in your mind. Feel the gratitude for yourself and celebrate yourself. Another thing could be like you should be very kind to yourself, no matter where you are in your life right now, no matter where you're standing from others, or don't compare. Treat yourself as you would treat your best friend. Speak to yourself with kindness, compassion, and respect. Do things that make you happy, that bring you joy, that nourish your soul. Take care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Give yourself a break, a hug, a compliment. Reward yourself. Instead of asking compliment or hug from others, give it to yourself. Pamper yourself. Don't spoil yourself. Be true to yourself. It's very important. Don't try to be someone else. Fit into someone else's mold. Don't hide your true self or suppress your true feelings. Don't compromise on your true values or betray your true beliefs. Don't settle for less than your true potential or give up on your true dreams. Be yourself fully, proudly, and unapologetically. So these are the some ways which have really helped me personally, that you can start loving yourself more. There are many more ways, and you can find them online in books, in podcasts, or in your own intuition. The important thing is to start and to keep going. That is the reason why I am here to talk to you about all such things. Because the more you love yourself, the more you will stop trying to make people love you, and the more you will attract people who will love you just the way you are. So that's all, my lovely people. Thank you for listening to this podcast. I hope you found it helpful, and I hope that you will join me again next time whenever I'll get time to talk to you. Until then, remember, you are enough, you are worthy, and thank you so much for listening so patiently. I bow down to the divine that dwells in all of you. Please accept my pranayams, my offering of respects. Thank you so much, and see you in the next episode. Till then, take care. Namaste.